page. Your chair still at an angle, like you just stepped away. Half-read Sunday paper, folded on your side. Two coats on the hanger, one of them still mine. Coffee stains and silence, all the words we left between. Every sip was trying to sweeten what we couldn't speak. Now it's just coffee stains and silence dripping through the seams. I trace them with my finger like I'm outlining a dream. Our arguments in circles, steam rising, then it fades. You would tap the chip ceramic when you had too much to say. You left in the morning, didn't stir the spoon, just a shadow in the window and a cold cup in the room. Coffee stains and silence, all the words we left between. Every sip was trying to sweeten what we couldn't speak. Now it's just coffee stains and silence dripping through the seams. I trace them with my finger like I'm outlining a dream. Maybe it was simple, maybe we were scared, talking about the future like it wasn't really there. I drink where you abandoned, let the bitterness sink in. If I fill this empty kitchen, can I bring you back again? Coffee stains and silence, all the words we left between. Every sip was trying to sweeten what we couldn't speak. Now it's just coffee stains and silence, echoes in this tea. A mug ring on the table, a brown halo on the page, a map of every morning, a record of our age. Your chair is still at an angle, pushed back against the wall like you just stepped away to answer some distant call. Half-read Sunday paper, yellowing on your side, full of stories we ignored while we had nowhere left to hide. Two coats on the hanger, tangled like a vine. One of them is empty and one of them is mine. The shadows stretch their fingers across the wooden floor. I keep on staring at the handle of the kitchen door, a gentle tension rising with the steam of my own cup, waiting for a miracle to make me finally look up. Coffee stains in silence, and the words we left between. Every bitter sip was trying to sweeten what we couldn't mean, searching for the language in the bottom of the glass, watching all the golden moments turn into the past. Now it's just coffee stains in silence, dripping through the seams. I trace them with my finger like I'm outlining our dreams. I still hear our arguments went in circles like the stirring of a spoon. Clouds of heavy vapor filling up the afternoon. You tapped the chip ceramic when you had too much to say, with a little warning before you turn away. You left in the gray morning, didn't even stir the sugar in, leaving me with questions of where the end and start begin. Just a shadow in the window, a flicker in the gray, and a cold cup in the center of a lonely hollow day. The kitchen clock is ticking, but the time is standing still, like the winter frost is creeping on the dusty windowsill. I'm breathing in the memory of the way you used to be, before the quiet grew into a wall between you and me. Coffee stains and silence, and the words we left between. Every bitter sip was trying to sweeten what we couldn't mean, searching for the language in the bottom of the glass, watching all the golden moments turn into the past. Now it's just coffee stains and silence, dripping through the seams. I trace them with my finger like I'm outlining our dreams. I still hear you. Our arguments went in circles like the stirring of the spoon. Clouds of heavy vapor filling up the afternoon. You tapped the chip ceramic when you had too much to say. You laid that little warning before you turn away. You left in the gray morning, didn't even stir the sugar in, leaving me with questions of where the end and start began. Still waiting, still waiting. I sit here at the table where you used to sit ghost of every song. Can I bring you back again, back where you belong? Back again, back again. Coffee stains and silence, all the words we left between. Every sip was trying to sweeten what we couldn't speak. Now it's just morning light, a pale and golden thread, tracing patterns across your shoulder, across the bed. Coffee steam is rising, turning slow and blue. In this quiet room where all I see is you, the clock hands rest. They found a place to hide, while I am drifting on the morning tide. The shadows retreat from the corners of the wall. I'm catching my spirit before it starts to fall. A gentle tension, a sweet and silent prayer, finding my gravity in the morning air. I'm just floating on your breath, rising high, falling on your chest like a feather from the sky. Every inhale, every exhale that you take tells me stay, stay for our love's sake. I'm just floating on your breath, all my edges soft again, safe from the worry and the winter and the rain. If the world comes crashing next, I'll be at my best right here forever, floating on your breath. Midnight talk, the whispers turn to gold. Simple stories that have never once been told. Curtains breathing with the rhythm of the street, fading sounds of tires and the city's steady beat. You start dreaming, lost in lands I cannot see, but still you're holding on to a part of me. You say nothing but your soul is speaking clear, washing away every ghost and every fear. I'm blessed by the tide, by the motion of your chest, finding the sanctuary where my heart can rest. I'm just floating on your breath, rising high, falling on your chest like a feather from the sky. Every inhale, every exhale that you take tells me stay, stay for our love's sake. I'm just floating on your breath, all my edges soft again, safe from the worry and the winter and the rain. If the world comes crashing next, I'll be at my best right here forever, floating on your breath. architecture of a glance, I find a world so wide. The blueprints of 1,000 dreams you're keeping there inside. I could study your cathedral, every pillar, every line, a sacred space of light and shade, forever yours and mine. The art of all the ages past, the statues and the stone, look more like the present than anything I've known. My future has a shape now, it's the curve of your own lips, a map of hidden treasure where the golden moonlight dips. We can't predict the weather or the way the river flows. I wish we had the answers that only heaven knows. But here we are together in this fragile, quiet space, building something holy just by looking at your haze. In the architecture of a glance, I see the light of day, a glimpse of paradise that's never gonna fade away. I want a lifetime, just a lifetime of this view, searching for the hidden rooms that lead me back to you. Oh, it's the structure of a heartbeat, the foundation of a trance. I'm living in the beauty of the architecture of a glance. When you finally break away, you leave a trail of gold, a new way to exist, a story waiting to be told. You found a secret hallway in the house of my own heart, a room I couldn't find even from the very start. But you walked in so simply, with a key I didn't see, and opened up the windows to the sunlight inside me. This was the best kind of surprise, a miracle in disguise. Not in the plans we made, not in the tired lies, just a sudden revelation in the blinking of an eye. A brand new constellation painted on a sapphire sky. In the architecture of a glance, I see the light of day, a glimpse of paradise that's never gonna fade away. I want a lifetime, just a lifetime of this view, searching for the hidden rooms that lead me back to you. Oh, it's the structure of a heartbeat, the foundation of a trance. I'm living in the beauty of the architecture of a glance. Stone by stone we build this feeling, high above the vaulted ceiling. No dramatic shouting, just the weight of what we feel. The unspoken connection, making everything so real. I'm lost in the design, your spirit touching my cathedral of love. Stay here tonight, cathedral of love. Oh, in the architecture of a glance, I see the light of day, a glimpse of paradise that's never gonna fade away. I want a lifetime, just a lifetime of this view, searching for the hidden rooms that lead me back to you. Oh, it's the structure of a heartbeat, the foundation of a trance. I'm living in the beauty of the architecture of a glance. The architecture, a lifetime of this view, study you forever, cathedral. Steam on the window, a blur of silver gray mug on the sill, where the morning starts to fade, still warm to the touch, like a hand I used to hold. Your sweater on my chair, a shield against the cold. Clouds gather heavy, thick and torn apart, tracing the quiet corners of my restless heart. First drop on the garden rail, a silver line, cold air through the open frame, a hollow sign. Every storm that finds this house, every gray cloud seems to call your name, but never quite out loud. Ooh. It's the scent of rain, the peterature of us, pulling me back again without a sound or fuss, to your keys on the counter where they used to lay, to your laugh in the hallway at the end of the day. You were gone by morning, a ghost in the light, but you linger all the same through the depths of the night, in the coffee, in the quiet, in the falling grain. I'm breathing in the scent of rain. There's a groove in the porch step, a mark in the wood where your heel once caught, right where you stood. Your jacket by the doorway, still heavy and sad, holding on to the life that we almost had. The clock on the wall skips a beat now and then, waiting for the world to feel like home again. Street shows left lonely by the welcome mat. The sky finally breaks, just as simple as that. And I breathe in deep, let the memories in, like the water on the dusty road where we begin. Every storm rolls over, the sky turns deep and blue, counting all the moments, I'm still looking for you. I still check my phone when the thunder starts to roar, thinking it's just your car pulling up to the door, but it's only the wind shaking the window pane, calling me back to the start of the chain. It's the scent of rain, the peterature of us, pulling me back again without a sound or fuss, to your keys on the counter where they used to lay, to your laugh in the hallway at the end of the day. You were gone by morning, a ghost in the light, but you linger all the same through the depths of the night, in the coffee, in the quiet, in the falling grain. I'm still lost in the scent of rain. In the coffee, in the quiet, still steam on the window. Steam on the window. There's a photograph of you, frozen in a frame, laughing in the sunlight I don't know how to name, in a place I've never been, under trees I've never never seen, while I'm still stuck here living in the space between. It's like you're laughing at the mess I've made of me, a ghost of a happiness that I'm not meant to see. There's a thought I keep like a secret in a room, where I'm holding on to you in a foreign dusty gloom. If I'm being honest, I don't have a single clue where the world is taking you or what you're going through. I know the page is turned and you're not thinking of my face. I'm just a blurry memory in a far and distant place, but I still think of you when the city starts to sleep. I hope you're out there happy with a promise you can keep. I hope you found a new hand to lead you through the night, someone who could love you and treat your spirit right. Cause even though you live underneath a different sky, watching different stars as the lonely nights go by, we're still underneath the same blue, the same endless hue, the same horizon line that leads me back to you. Yeah, we're still underneath the same blue, wide and deep and true, connecting all the pieces of the me I gave to you. Even though you live underneath a different sky, we're still underneath the same blue, still underneath the same blue. On a different kind of day, in a world that wasn't torn, maybe you and I could have survived the winter storm. But you got the best of me and the jagged edges too. I was a broken mirror, reflecting only you. So we went our separate ways with our different kinds of wounds, searching for a rhythm in our mismatched lonely tunes. And I knew there was nothing left for these tired hands to do, to stop the fading light, to stop the losing you. I know you thought I was dreaming, lost inside my head, leaving all the heavy words, the things we never said. But now that I'm wide awake in the silence of this hall, there's nothing left to lose and there's nowhere left to fall. And now that you've gone away across the miles and years, I hope he hears your laughter and he wipes away your tears. Cause even though you live underneath a different sky, watching different stars as the lonely nights go by, we're still underneath the same blue, the same endless hue, the same horizon line that leads me back to you. Yeah, we're still underneath the same blue, wide and deep and true, connecting all the pieces of the me I gave to you. The world is huge and the oceans are so deep, but we share the same air, even when we sleep. Distance is a number, a line upon a map, but the sky has no borders. It fills every gap. I look up at the ceiling of the world tonight, knowing you're somewhere bathed in the same light. Underneath the blue, just me and you. Cause even though you live underneath a different sky, watching different stars as the lonely nights go by, we're still underneath the same blue, the same endless hue, the same horizon line that leads me back to you. Yeah, we're still underneath the same blue, wide and deep and true, connecting all the pieces of the me I gave to you. Underneath the same blue, different sky, same heart. I'm glad you're happy. Same blue, same blue. sat on the bed and I played you the songs that I wrote for my mom. Then you showed me the ones that you wrote for a kid that you don't know. As you played the piano, golden dust motes drifted down in your father's office like some profound sign from the heavens. 'Cause in that moment you could have been my wife. It felt right, it felt right, it felt right. You could have been my wife. You kept crying to me on the train. I kept holding you back from that train as you walked away. My heart felt the pain. You tried to turn around, but it was too late. The gate had closed, my world fell down, and you fell into the arms of a younger guy. The end was profound, and now I'm married. But you could have been my wife. It felt right, it felt right, it felt right. You could have been my wife. It felt right, it felt right, it felt right. You could have been my wife. The sunlight's leaning on the kitchen chair. I watch the golden dust motes in the air. You're humming something that I used to know, moving at a pace that's steady and slow. Oh, it's a quiet kind of magic we hold, a story written in a palette of gold, floating on a melody, airy and light. We're finally stepping out into the wide night. No words are needed in this open space, just the reflection of your gentle face. It felt right, it felt right, yeah. You could have been my wife. It felt right, it felt right, it felt right, yeah. You could have been my wife. You were drinking with your friends, and I was taking shots with mine. We were making eyes and faking friends until you walked outside. You don't know what you got yourself into. I ran into you in the bathroom. Then you said, have you ever kissed a girl in a bathroom stall? And I laughed, not yet. Then you said, that's my loss. I was one shot down and half step closer to loving you, baby. I was one shot down and half step closer to loving you, and you were one shot down and half step closer to loving me too. You were talking to your friends and I was talking to mine. But when we made it back to the table, you were looking in my eyes. Oh, and you don't know what you got yourself into. When you sat right next to me, I smiled at you. And I said, whoever kissed a girl at a dive bar, boo. Then you laughed, not yet. Then I said, that's my quiet strength that you never hide. Oh, we're moving half a step closer tonight, guided by the moon and the pale city light, and distant chorus, a breathy refrain, washing away the memory of the pain. It's a gentle tension, sweet and clear. I'm just so happy that you're standing here. Coffee stain on my thumb, half done listing the margin. Your name tucked in the corner of the page. Window fog, quiet hum, thoughts start drifting, enlarging. Every word I never found a way to say. It's all ink in the air, all the lines I never shared. Little ghosts of what I meant, spelling out what I regret. Ink in the air, every letter, every dare. If I breathe, they disappear. So I hold my tongue and watch the ink hang here. Bus stop, rain, blur glass. Your laugh lives in my headphone. Old text drafts, I type and then erase. Street name signs flick past my stop. I ride on alone, rewrite us in the margin of the day. It's all ink in the air, all the lines I never shared. Little ghosts of what I meant, spelling out what I regret. Ink in the air, every letter, every dare. If I breathe, they disappear. So I hold my tongue and watch the ink hang here. If I wrote it on your arm, would it wash off in the shower? If I slipped it in your palm, would you read it in an hour? Every maybe, every plea hangs between your eyes and me. It's just ink in the air, all the lines we never dared. Silent storms above our heads, fading out unsaid, unsent. Ink in the air, almost every prayer. If we speak, it might be real. So we hold our breath and let the ink hang here. I started a letter, but I put it down, searching for a noun in this quiet town. But the feelings are already in the air, like a scent of jasmine that we both share. Oh, it's the ink in the air, the unwritten line connecting your soul softly into mine. No dramatic shouting, just a soulful sound. On this minimal and holy ground, a thoughtful melody slightly afloat in every single silent word I wrote. You hang your coat on the corner of my doubt. Kick off your shoes like you're moving into my burnout. Coffee gone cold, your thumb tracing the rim. You say my name so quietly, the room leans in the shelter of a sigh. You take the thunder from my mind. All the sharp words turn to quiet when you exhale that little line. In the shelter of a sigh, I finally stop asking why. You breathe out and I belong. In the shelter of a sigh. Smooth the mail on the table, stained with rings. Bills and bad news folded under better things. You touch my wrist, count the panic in my pulse. Nothing here is unforgivable. You say it once in the shelter of a sigh. You take the thunder from my mind. All the sharp words turn to quiet when you exhale that little line. In the shelter of a sigh, I finally stop asking why. You breathe out and I belong. In the shelter of a sigh, the rhythm on the roof is so important for it. I don't think I could ask for any more. Just the way you lean against the door, leaving all the shadows on the floor. We're hiding in the shelter of a sigh, underneath a heavy and indigo sky. A memorable pulse, a heart that's true, the unspoken connection leading to you. Floating through the static of the day in the most tender and the fretted way. You don't promise me forever, you just loosen all the letters I hold too tight. Every heartbreak, every headline falls outside while we rest here in the hush between our lines. In the shelter of a sigh, you take the thunder from my mind. All the sharp words turn to quiet when you exhale that little line. In the shelter of a sigh, I finally stop asking why. You breathe out, the world goes on. I stay where I survive. In the shelter of a sigh. Does it hurt? I know you said it didn't. Does it burn? Or is it all just velvet? Do you wanna come back to my place and make me beg for you? My heart's been in it since the beginning. I think we could be special. I never felt like this before. I wanna hold on and beg for more. Baby, when you walk through that door, I wanna hold on and beg for more. Sitting on my floor, I'm feeling velvet static. I never felt like this before. I'm feeling velvet static. So tell me, do you wanna get with it? I'm feeling velvet static. My heart's been in it since the beginning. I think we could be special. I never felt like this before. I wanna hold on and beg for more. Baby, when you walk through that door, I wanna hold on and beg for more. Ooh. And the room is still